Day, Kobe, I feel like we all push each other to get better every day. You know, we come to practice and you see. Oh, you got it?
I can hold
Yeah, it's my first time doing this. I ain't know this before.
You're good.
They told me to come outside. I'm like, what, me? Okay. But yeah, like I said, you know, the older guys, they just push me to get better and help all the young guys and uplift them and tell us what we need to do and how we need to do it and help us execute.
How would you evaluate your camp specifically so far?
I feel like, honestly, every day I'm getting, you know, a little bit better and better. You know, I'm just trying to stack the days, like Coach say, and be ready when my number calls.
How much have you grown maybe since you first got here on campus?
I mean, honestly, I feel like I've grown a whole lot since my spring ball. I know spring didn't really go. In my opinion, I didn't think I really had a good spring, but I feel like as the fall is going, I'm having a really good fall. I'm just trying to get better and better every day.
What you learned from that to help have a better start to fall?
You know, Coach Eli, you know, he one of the hardest coaches ever. I feel like, you know, he called me and let me know, like, hey, Courtland, he know my goal. You know, he knows I want to play. So he tells me, if you serious about this, then it's the stuff you got to work on. And I just been putting my mind to that this whole offseason.
The fact that you will play a freshman at corner, they've always done it. How much does that give you hope that if you work hard and everything goes along, you'll be out there?
Yeah, you know, I just got to do what I do and take it day by day, get better every day and each and every day. And I know Coach don't care if you were a senior or a freshman, it don't matter. So I'm just trying to prove to everybody that I can play when it's that time.
You talked to Eli at all about like the steps he took to get on the field as a freshman and everything he did last year?
Yeah, I mean, Coach makes it real. He lets everybody know what he did, you know, his process. And I just try to take that all in because obviously I want to be just like a freshman All-American like he was, you know. That's a big goal. So I'm trying to do everything I can that Coach tell me to do.
You named a lot of players, but who have you specifically leaned on the most as far as like the upperclassmen?
I would say Jensry Williams, Devon Jordan, and Eli Bowen. You know, I feel like obviously like Eli Bowen, he was the guy. He did what I want to do is going into my freshman year. You know, Jensry Williams, he older guy, he been here, he know how things go, he know the right way to do things and the wrong things. And Day, you know, he a great competitor. I love his game, and he pushed me every day. We push each other.
Is that who you become closest with? Is Day?
I would say all the guys really. You know, we all do things together. We all have great conversations. So I wouldn't say it's one more than the other. You know, I love all my guys.
Who's impressed you most out there at your position?
In my position?
Yeah.
Today, Newcomb had a great day. He made a play on the ball. He had a great speed turn, and he got the whole sideline shook. And today, Newcomb had a great day. I got to give it to Day as well.
How are you sort of adjusting to your first fall camp here as a freshman?
You know, like I said, I'm just trying to stack the days. Like every day, I'm just trying to get better and better. Never get too high on myself. Never get too low. You know, it's just defend the standard.
You mentioned in the spring you had some difficulties. What were those hurdles that you had to overcome pretty much from that?
Yeah, like Coach, I had to, at high school level, you really just playing man and just dominating the competition. But when I got to college, you know, you got to play a lot of zone coverage and a lot of zone schemes. So working on my zone coverage was my biggest thing. You know I can play man. I can guard anybody, man on man. But zone is more that go into it. You gotta know read your keys the right way. So I guess that was my biggest thing for sure.
How hard was Brent Venables' defense been to learn?
I mean, it's tough. It's real challenging. You know, we go over new install every day, but that's what come with it. You know, I'm ready for the challenge.
Anytime your teammates talk about you, they always confidence. Where does that come from as far as just coming in and feeling like you can compete immediately?
That's just me. I don't know. You go watch the film, you look at my tape. I've been like that. This is just the way I am.
Do you feel like it's part of the nature of being a defensive back?
Yeah, you gotta have some swag and some confidence. You know, you get on that island and you second guessing yourself. Now you gotta be 100% confident in your technique. You're gonna make a play.
What does it do for you as a defensive back when you have a defensive line that's able to get off after the quarterback?
I love it. You make your job 10 times easier. You got R. Mason Thomas, Grayson Hudson, Davis. Dog. I don't even gotta say their name. Everybody, all of my D-line dogs. So it's having a D-line like that, it make you worry a lot less about coverage. So it's great.
Who stood out to you today on the defensive front?
Who we go with? Nah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't really be looking at the defensive front. I just worry about my job and looking at the corners. But I would say over this spring, like Marvin Jones, he been working. I gotta give it to Marv.
What's your receivers that stood out?
I like Jermichael Carter before. Who was I getting? K. Lou. Come on, Keontez Lewis. He's a dog for sure. He makes some contested catches. Like the other day we had a one-on-one rep and I was right there on his hip and he still caught the ball. I'm looking around like how, but you know, just a tough player.
What kind of opportunity is this open scrimmage on Saturday for a guy like you, a young guy trying to earn some playing time?
You know, I'm just trying to show everybody what I can do. You know, I'm a freshman, but that to me, I honestly don't think like that. I come out here and I just compete. I don't just look at myself as a freshman or a younger guy. I'm just trying to come out here and compete and get better. And when the time comes, game one, I'm just trying to be ready to play.
What has made you kind of stand up? Your name's kind of come up in conversation about
I feel like, you know, the confidence that I play with, you know, my teammates feed off that. They love that. You know, I make a play, or my teammates make a play, I'm going to make sure I get them turned, you know, and I feel like that's the biggest reason.
Brent Venables called you one of the leaders, even though you were a younger guy, and talked you up. What is, as being a freshman, hearing the head coach talk about you in that manner, how does that feel?
I mean, it feels great, but at the same time, I would say I don't look at it too much because I know if I do, I would feel like I have to do less and less every day, but nah, that's not the case. I'm trying to get better and better every single day. So stuff like that, it's cool to hear it, but you just got to keep stacking up every day because if you don't do it the next day, it don't matter.